So, why is it important to look at all the markets? I don't care if you trade Bitcoin only or crypto or indices only. You have to look at all markets as a lot of action in other markets will drive action in whatever you trade. Also, in another point of view, a lot of people argue smart money concepts, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. This doesn't work, that doesn't work. The truth is, everything works and everything doesn't work. Some things work, some things don't work, etc., etc. For example, smart money concepts would mean jack shit at when the fundamental driver like Bank of Japan on Friday goes in the market with $30 billion to offset the currency rate between the US dollar and Japanese yen, as the US dollar has been just on a tear in the versus the Japanese yen. It went from 100 to $1.50 in the span of less than a year. So this huge move in the currency. So they're trying to intervene in the market. Never works. But what does it mean for you? Well, if you're just trading technical analysis or only this or that, you are basically you're handicapping yourself. You have to have a full picture, and the full picture will only be formed when you observe everything. And that means you have to understand what currency markets are doing, what bonds are doing, what stock indices are doing, what crypto is doing. So, for example, when you just trade ETH with using smart money concepts or technical analysis, and you don't know that Bank of Japan just spent $30 billion doing something in the market, which caused a huge move in the dollar, which then causes a move in stock indices, in bonds, and in crypto, you're like, oh, this is just some wild shit happening, blah, 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 blah. And you are, if obviously it works for you if you were positioned, luckily positioned in favor of the move. But sometimes you see everything going your way, and then a huge spike happens out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck happened? I just got stepped out, just got blown away. Blah, blah. Well, that's why, because this is why you have to follow the markets. So anyway, just to drive the point home, for example, Bitcoin, it was, this is 1 hour or whatever, 15 minutes. So let me go back to Friday. So it was selling off, and then this is the pump that happened during the BOJ intervention. As you can see, this was very, so yes, when you just trade technical analysis, maybe you were buying because this is a support, blah, 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 right? So this is obviously a huge support. We've probed it, but at some point, this was looking very, very negative. And this bar was super bearish. We were selling off, selling off, selling off. And then all of a sudden, and today we're having the follow through on that move. And you're like, what the hell is happening? Why are the markets rallying? Well, this is why. And this is the key point as to why you should be observing. You should watch what bonds are doing. You should watch what metals are doing, what indices are doing, what US dollar are doing. Basically, to get a complete picture of the markets, because everything is intertwined, and some moves start in some instruments that then cause reaction in everything else. That's why I have a bunch of monitors, and that's why if you're trading from your phone, you're trading with a disadvantage. And you can check my intro video to the channel as to why my setup looks the way it is. Anyway, hope this little lesson helps. If you are interested in learning how to trade properly from a professional, more than welcome to stop by apexbull.com for more info.